Yo, what's going on, Himbo? Guten Morgen. Okay, I need to pick a build and try it. That's what I need to do. Good morning. Oh, you know what we can do? I haven't even looked at the tower yet. How's baby girl? She is right here next to me, and she's very good, and she slept in her crate all night, and she didn't have any problems. She's just yo ho ho. Easy 120, that's my boy. What is this? This is Bloodwave? Good morning. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, I have to start the raffle. Good morning. It's afternoon. The world is actually a globe. But guten Abend to you as well. Streamlabs. What is the word for like sir in German? Is it Frau? What is the word for like sir and ma'am? So awake from last night's stream. I feel very good. I did wake up to a dog kissing my face. Oin. When can you see them? She's currently resting. I'm trying to get her used to being in the room with me. Giveaways. Complete. Start giveaway. Damen and Herren. Thank you. Has GA perdition at all? Absolutely insane. Do you really need this armor? Are you running might? Don't you just run might? Is my necro build up on max roll? What necro build? Try Army of the Dead. How's Army of the Dead doing? Bloodwave, Bloodwave. Here's Army of the Dead. This isn't actually Army of the Dead, though. Mage can't... Well, no, nowadays Mage probably can be right. Warrior? I did not major. And loving this expansion. Blizzard cooked? Oh, yeah. It's phenomenal. Oh, because we don't have Kalan's Edict. Okay. Nobody. I think a lot of people are trying Army of the Dead. I think most people kind of started off on it, to be honest, because it has big number. But we can do it. You know what? People want Army of the Dead. They want to know about Army of the Dead. Let's make Army of the Dead happen. That's what the people want. Gets the people going. I need a two-handed sword. Weapon damage, int, max life. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. Gets the people going. Add a socket. Okay. Could Eldrin work with Blazing Scream? You don't really need it. None of your things need to have their cooldowns reduced, really. If you're smart like us, our expertise in an area of knowledge does not actually make us more intelligent than you. I believe in your power. This is a weird use of my resources. Okay, now we have Army of the Dead. Let's really look at it, right? The Army of the Dead can now unleash the souls of Vampiric Curse, causing both army and the souls to deal. Okay, so first we have to figure out how much damage these souls deal. Oh my god, she's sleeping. She was really good. She stayed in the crate all night. She had no problems. Well, you don't have to apologize, Arl. I'm just hoping to make you feel better and to not diminish your intelligence. He does the cute... She's not really snoring. I could just hear her breathing. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. She is just perfect in every way. Look at her with her little snoot. Her little paw. Look at her. Oh my god. Their little lips. Explain to me how I get a unique charm. Are they only from drops? So unique charms will start dropping in the world. You can look at the world tiers. It's one of them. And then... It's so perfect. Also, very clean floor. Good job, Nate. Look at her. Look at this little baby. Her little tiger strikes. Her little Pete's. This is all my stream is about now. Welcome to this being the only topic of conversation on my stream. So welcome to the stream. I cover the Necromancer, the Warlock, and this adorable baby. So unique charms drop in the world. They start dropping in Torment 8, and then you can take certain uniques that are ancestral and turn them into a charm by sacrificing 3 unique charms you already have. Alright, now let's look at Army of the Dead, and that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to test what it looks like to... Oh, you could just shop here. Well, that's fun. Didn't realize that.
I'll watch your back. Take care of yourself.
Now let's go figure out how much damage this does. Right next to me. Get dropped. So we have 3. Only Army of the Dead can now unleash the souls from Vampiric Curse. Stable player variants. On all. 2832 versus 3398. All right, so causing both Army of the Dead and Souls to deal 45% increased damage per soul unleashed. There were 3 souls unleashed. They all dealt the same damage. Here's my calculator. So Army of the Dead is 120%. 120% is 339 divided by 120. So that means that the base damage was 28. No. Divided by 1.2. Base damage was 2,831. and that's what they dealt, so they deal 100% weapon damage. Does increasing skill rank make them do more damage? If not, they don't matter. Nope, so they don't matter. There's 20 of them. How many points go into Army of the Dead? But the 200 megabyte update is still loading? Interesting. The whole dagger plot and solution. Yeah, it's a bit contrived in a MacGuffin for sure. Is she trained yet? She's crate trained and she's house trained. And then our friend is actually a dog trainer. So once we get her acclimated to the house, we're gonna start training her. We got her yesterday. Music seems a bit high. I'm not yelling as much as I typically am, but I could definitely lower music a bit. All right. It opens a lot of plot holes. It doesn't open a lot of plot holes. Like, it's also gone. Like, we don't just, like, have it. Yeah, Bloodwave is currently our strongest looking build in the leaderboard, but that's because Sora's pushing it. So the souls are completely inconsequential? I also think that it, like, explicitly had a power against Mephisto due to it being made of Lilith, which is made of him. It was, like, very biblical in that, you know, to, like, take a bone and to create a thing from it. Elusua. Rusty Red Newts, thank you for the follows. Each soul does 100% damage. So it's like on cast, you get an additional 2000% weapon damage. Okay. Let's look at Army of the Dead. I don't think you have to reduce cooldown. You want as many minions as possible. How many do we get? Playback speed. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Two, three, four, five. So 20 skeletons pop out. And they do damage in a small area. Oh, this is why Army of the Dead sucks, because it's a single target skill. Right, Army of the Dead sucks. Army of the Dead sucks out loud. It's a single target skill. Why minion necros only B tier? Crip on this build cleared 118 pit. Minions just demolish everything with Shadow Tech with Azurath Charm. There's so many things inside of that question. Holding me accountable for them, which is a lot of fun. I have not played minions yet. Minions as a build that seeks to scale minions damage has cleared a pit at a certain rate that nets it a certain place on a tier list. Something being B tier does not mean it's bad, and 118 is an arbitrary number. I don't know what Crip's doing. It sounds like maybe not minions doing damage. Can you help me to better understand why B tier would be a bad thing, what 118 is supposed to mean on a scale of total clears, and what we're talking about for Crip's build? A lot of people complaining about the Warlock. I was wondering what your feeling is about the class. I think it's the most interesting class they've ever put in the game, bar none. And I think you either love it or you hate it, because it's very polarizing, as opposed to the other classes which they've added before, which were just fast and strong and had no downsides. The Warlock requires you to think and do stuff and click multiple buttons. In addition to that, a lot of its animations are weirdly difficult to interrupt and also weirdly difficult to buffer. So there's a bit of clunkiness in the gameplay, but I'm trying to report those skills to the developers as we come across them. They'll be seeing me this weekend. You'll see me tomorrow. I'm going to take tomorrow off. But where's Crip's 118? Said pit 118. Regular minions is at 122. Gotcha. On max roll, the minion is not really a minion, it's a darkness build. Your minions gain the darkness tag. What do you do to get a copy of the D4? You have to enter the raffle on Twitch. You don't have to watch on Twitch, but you have to be here for me to whisper you on Twitch. Also, I don't know if you've looked at the other classes, but the Barbarian is doing pit tier 142. Or I'm sorry, tower 142. So being a B tier build is actually pretty good. Unless these are still with bugs. No, these are all today. Nope, these are all today. Yeah, so we're Barb and Rogue look to be in S tier. Sork looks to be in A tier, and then 120 gets you into B tier. Can we talk about Sork? Yeah, it looks pretty good. Definitely no exploiting here. Honestly, just like the Warlock more before I played it. When I watched the build overview before launch, I thought it looked horrible. I think it's my favorite class. Yeah, it's super awesome. Aren't some of the minion items nerfed? Yeah. So what's the idea? You do Pelgane and you do Azurath and... What is it called? Thought it was Gain. Old. Tole, thank you very much for the follow. Darth Sith Star, thank you for the follow. Blood Moon Breaches? Oh, that's a good question, Srock. Where do you get Blood Moon Breaches? How do you get the specific charms that you need? You farm charms until you get them. And then you can also take 3 set charms in of any set and re-roll them into a random one. Or you can re-roll a charm of a specific set into a different one of a specific set. No problem. Well, it's too lazy to kill, not Tole. We're gonna build it. Well, let's look at the sets that are available. I have to go back into my cubby hole or I can't think. Two days you haven't been able to play because there's a download happening. Have you uninstalled the game and reinstalled it? Shadowsork? I'm not interested in just copying Crypt. I'm interested in just building Army of the Dead. That makes sense. Although, I'm building Army of the Dead, not a minion build. Been trying to get a functional seal What do you mean a non-functional seal? Minions deal increased damage to reduce Army of the Dead cooldown. So that seems like an automatic include, but that doesn't increase Army of the Dead's damage. Your seal doesn't work, it's just there for 6 charms. What does not work mean? Not testing Hammered in Bone Spirit. So I can only do one thing simultaneously. So me doing one thing is not the same thing as me choosing not to do a different thing. When it's grayed out. As in you're just not using a seal that has a bonus for your set. I also don't have that. I don't think that those things are particularly impactful though, right? I mean, they're some minor stats to them, but like movement speed or maximum res. Occult skill damage as a multi is pretty impactful. Oh, 10% multi. Yeah, no problem, Gio. Thank you for the follow. So you would think 5.5 multi and Army of the Dead. And 35 GR. Darkness skills deal 75% of their damage as corrupting. Gain damage reduction. Deal increased damage. Or corrupted or frostbinner for more than their remaining life. Are vulnerable, weakened, slowed. Feared for 5 seconds and take. Okay. Blood skills fortify you for 5% of your maximum life and deal increased damage while fortify is actively healing you. Percent of fortified life you gain also increase your maximum life. Basic core and ultimate blood skills drain 3% of your maximum life on cast and deal 75% increased damage and deal damage twice. In quintessence for 15 seconds, increases your crit chance by 10% and your crit damage by 50%. 30% DR. If they all have to say 30% DR, maybe damage is too high. It's been your favorite build so far. I did like the Blazing Scream build we just put together yesterday. Will Sanguivore make an appearance? Oh yeah. Which Skelly Mage grants overpower? I don't know. Yeah, Bloodwave is very cool. Desecration. Forming or consuming a corpse reduces the essence cost and cooldown of your Profane and Macabre skills by 25% and increases their damage by 30%. Your ultimate skill forms 10 corpses over their duration. When you form or consume a corpse, you gain 15% damage reduction for 6 seconds. Enemies near your corpses are inflicted with Decrepify and Iron Maiden. Your Profane and Macabre skills deal increased damage. Your ults are now Profane and Macabre skills. She just stretched and she's the most adorable person on this planet forever. So the difference between this and this is a 5.5 multi. This is a 4.225 multi. So 5.5 divided by 4.225. So I would have to find 30% damage scaling from Profane and Macabre to outperform this. Full damage Profane and Macabre skills. Are also Profane or Macabre. Okay, so this is now Profane. So there would need to be more than 30% scaling in Profane for this to be better. $60. $45. And it applies the curse. Okay. Profane. What about my... The word profane isn't in the Codex of Power? Huh. What's the fastest way to 70? I actually put out a video explicitly about the fastest way to 70. Surge, it's on YouTube. I would recommend checking it out. But you do war plans and you try to get hell tides as many times as possible. What are you looking at? Go back to sleeping. So without buying LOH expansion, I'm shit out of luck on getting pants now. Great. What's up? Don't know about y'all, but I bought D4 for the fishing. Hell yeah, brother. Oh, my, right next to me. It dropped. Yeah. Blood Drinker still fortifies? That's crazy. Decision to make to die every day. Ooh, part of my city bound to be but blotted away. Ramping DR? That's crazy. Dead Razor? Yeah. But this doesn't actually work because the nodes around Cult Leader are for minions. Oh no, they give summons. Alright, it's all summon damage now. Alright. Does it even work? So we have literally nothing that looks that profane. There might be uniques. No, I looked at all the uniques. I don't remember them all. So that's not real. If there's anything useful to do with excess magic and rare charms, not to my knowledge. There's nothing that looks that profane. Where did Blood Moon Breaches drop? They drop off of Astaroth. Did you catch Raksh's interview? I did not. When was it? Yo, Red Rank Muppet, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Guten Morgen. Fine Freunde. Krillizak, thank you very much for the follow. Hello. Red Rank Muppet. Just another guy playing games. Come and join in the fun. I enjoy helping others, so please feel free to ask. Always open to suggestions as well. Maybe you like helping too. Feel free to join in and help as well. Go to follow and join the Discord. I know this guy. I think I know this gentleman. Gamer Dad here to help anyone and everyone in the community. Yes, I'm a smart ass. No, it will not change. And yes, sound alerts are cheap, free. Primarily play D4, PoE, and other ARPGs. I do dabble in some other games as well. Feel free to ask about anything. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it. What's going on, boo-boo? Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome in. Hello, everybody from Red Rank Muppets stream. My name is MacroBioBoi. I'm the Necromancer class lead for Maxroll. And I'm also the Warlock class lead for Maxroll. I've been playing a lot of Warlock. I'm coming over to play the Necromancer. Playing D4, playing Vessel of Hatred. It's fucking D4 is good. If you like D4, now is a good time to play it. Why my download is not downloading? Mitch, I am not your technical support. I'm very sorry, friend. I cannot possibly troubleshoot your computer. I would go check your download settings, if you haven't already, in the game settings for the launcher. Not interview his review. Truck, I love you. Need you to not type in all caps, boss. But no, I didn't see any of Rax's videos. Oh, we've been on Team Lilith. So there's nothing. There's nothing. There's no reason for this to exist. Okay. Benvindo. Hello, hello. Yo, Saint Rebel with the 13 months. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much. Looks like you're not playing D4 anymore. Rest in pepperonis. Sorry to hear that. Yo, be good, Kem. When am I gonna pack? I don't know. I was ordered in with the conviction set for a T12. I have no idea. I've been playing Warlock and now the Necromancer. So there's just nothing for Profane or Macabre. So then what's the point? I must be missing something? Doth Rubbish, thank you for redeeming the Darkness. The Darkness has been redeemed. Hopefully the Darkness will stay redeemed. Yo, what up, Dritzt? How's Zach Nafane? We talked to Jarlaxle in a while. Do you keep up with Artemis? Two mythics just dropped in a Nemesis portal. Hell yeah, brother. It's very interesting. 3 or 4 separate people have all asked about Blood Moon Breaches. Blood Moon Breaches drops off of Astaroth. The boss loot table isn't updated yet. It is updated now. Oh, there we go.
seems to set.
Does Astaroth take greater keys? Astaroth is in Project Strongrooms? First Fani, thank you very much for the follow. Duncan, thank you for the follow. Why do I have so many notifications? I do not recommend whispering me. Just in general, I will not see it. What am I? Is there anything that scales profane and macabre? I'm not confused as to why I get whispered. I never respond to them. Because I don't see them. And I don't use Diablo4 as like a social media platform. What? Is the rock? Is there anything that scales profane or macabre that I'm just like not seeing? So it's just inside of the set. What about profane? Can you get profane? No. What about our Paragon? Okay. So just... Okay. The only set you can use is Walking Touch or Waking Touch. Okay. What build are you working on? Army of the Dead. Can we still use 5 Paragon boards? Yep. How you doing, Trev? Blood Moon Breaches are bugging. The aspect doesn't work. I think the aspect very much works because everybody is using it. What makes you think that it doesn't work? If I haven't played Bloodwave, play Bloodwave. I'm going to play Army of the Dead. Army of the Dead isn't a corpse skill. Wild. Panacees, D's nuts. Thank you very much for the follow. What up, Very Berry? What up, Very Berry? Alright, so it's just Army of the Dead. I guess look at... Okay. And I can't turn this into a charm. Hope this sword is better than Grandfather. It's better than Grandfather. That's mostly because Grandfather's bad, actually. They fucked up Grandfather. Okay, cool. If somebody is just getting into Diablo 4 and was a huge fan of Diablo 2, what would be my advice? My advice would be to pick a class and pick a build that just seems interesting. Like literally read through the skill tree, pick a skill from the core skills or the ultimate skills or whatever that you think is interesting, and then play through the campaign and play through the leveling experience, just trying to figure out how that thing works. And if at any point you hit a weird roadblock, hit a weird roadblock where it's just kind of not working, hop over to Maxroll, check out the build guide just to see what the skill tree looks like. Like, don't look up much of anything else, just what the skill tree looks like. And then try to emulate that and figure out why the skill tree looks like that. And then by the time you start to hit the end game, so around like Torment 5 or 6, where it's just like, if you don't have a competent build, it just won't work, then look up resources. But I think that playing through an ARPG for the first time and just sussing out what it's telling you and what that means is a really good way of going about doing things. I would follow the season journey down to a T. I would just do all the things that the season's journey tells you to go do. Don't worry about going faster. Don't worry about like, oh, I'm not up in here. Just do it, because it's going to show you a lot of things in the game, and you're going to develop an appreciation of why they exist. If you upgrade in cube, does the original item power matter? Yes. Yeah, no problem, Halfbound. Thanks for hanging out. And there's no way to change its tag. Guys, I'm looking at Army of the Dead and I think it's very bad. But that's okay. Ever dashes now? Yeah. Pretty awesome. Probably going to be using that for mobility. You know what boss drops Bindings of Attrition? I don't. Yeah. Army of the Dead not being a minion skill this entire time has been pretty insane. Hola Carlos, ayúdame con una duda de suprema importancia. ¿Existe el anillo de Mendel? No, mi amigo, es ¿cómo se dice? Eso, Pact of Bone. Anillo de Mendel no existe. What were your thoughts on the campaign story? The best campaign story they've told to date, for sure. Is that true? So it is true because the first campaign story was phenomenal, except they didn't let you side with Lilith. And they made you hate her for no reason. Like, I think she would have successfully convinced the Wanderer. You want to do minions? I don't want to do minions. I want to do Army of the Dead. Felt bad for Nayrel. I don't know why people hated her. People hated Nayrel because I can't say why people hated Nayrel. I can say a lot of people just said annoying. And I think those same people would not have called Luke Skywalker annoying. And I think there's a reason why. I actually hated Tyrael's thoughts on Lilith entirely. The reason why I didn't like Tyrael's take on it is because it implies that Tyrael had this understanding of the struggle this entire time, and that it was a truth that clearly Lilith was in the right and just trying her best.
So,
But for some reason, Lorath in no way, shape, or form had
you
ever
subscribe
heard
to
this
a bad
from
content
Tyrael,
creator.
nor respected it if
You're a real
Tyrael
one.
had said it.
Dot.
Bobby with the 2 months, thank you very much. Welcome back on in. Like, Tyrael being like, and actually, she was never wrong, and she was the best, and she was always just trying her best, and maybe you will be the next Lilith, was like, what? What? Well, then why did we do anything in the first part? That doesn't make it. If Tyrael felt this way and speaks of it so emphatically, not in like a maybe she was just trying her best. No, it's like, no, she was. And in fact, she just wants you to be the next her and take up her mantle. It was like, so then why the fuck did we fight her in the first campaign? It's almost like how I felt at the end of the first campaign was valid, which is nice to be validated. But then it it doesn't retcon, it paints Lorath and Dognan? Dognan? Donan. I'm thinking of Drognan. Donan. Like, never consulted Tyrael about Lilith ever, or they did and just didn't believe him and then also didn't bring it up? De Bone Spear? See. This is StarCraft music, yeah. This is Terran, not Zerg. Nobody said Zerg. Have you checked top builds in the power? Yeah. You sacrifice yourself instead of somebody else? I don't buy that. Like, Tyrael doesn't say, you know what, I was wrong about Lilith, and her new actions have helped me to understand that actually she was right the whole time. Like, that isn't what is intimated. So I don't buy that as a point of revelation. This is our vulnerable. We want to have mages. Stacking overpower? How do you feel about Lorat's death? Was stupid and silly as shit. They, like, I laughed out loud while I watched that scene. It was so unhinged. What about the whole killing Mephisto? They didn't kill Mephisto so much, they banished Mephisto to the void. And we know that primes can be banished to the void because Diablo is currently in the void. The void is a plane outside of the, like outside of the existence that the eternal conflict takes place in. What I didn't understand was how Lilith was like, see this hole? This is where I was in the void. And it's a hole right here, which has a physical place on Sanctuary, which isn't true. Can they come back from the void? Lilith came back from the void. So, ostensibly, yeah. And it seems like you just have to kind of be a human that wants to bring somebody back from the void. Lilith isn't really dead. The thing that we killed Lilith with was some kind of rose dagger she made. And her... So here was the issue. We killed Lilith, which should send her back to hell. She was dormant in our blood instead, so she had a minor possession of us. And then we killed the part of her that's attached to us, so she should be in hell, regenerating. Who's the other primeval? Baal is a primeval. I don't know, Dritzt. I can't exactly tell where the story is gonna go. Oh, Baal has to be a sassy queen for sure. Sure. Yeah. the Primevals have anything to do with Amazon Prime? No, the word Prime just exists. Oh, Diablo is very interesting outside of the games, yes. The middle AOTD choice? I'm using the middle AOTD choice. I'm using it because it grants the most damage. Seems good. Dog is perfect in every way. By the way, in like 2 hours or so, maybe like 2 to 3 hours, depending on how she gets, I'm going to take probably like a half-hour break and take my dog for a walk. So get ready for that later down the line. I'll probably end stream. Yeah, I'll end stream. I'll take her for a walk. I'll boot up stream again. Yep. Sever can be a dash skill right here. She's just so adorable and perfect in every way. What up, Glizzy? What's the question? Anybody have the disappearing companion bug? Yeah. I don't experience it, but other people do. Why are dogs so bad at lying down on beds? Yeah, Jonas, I have played Army of the Dead before. I do understand the base mechanics of Army of the Dead. You are currently explaining to me the major pain points that I have with the build. But luckily, only having to consume 7 corpses seems manageable. The thing that I don't like that they kind of just like gloss over is how quickly Akarat goes from, like, okay, Akarat goes out into the world. Us knowing that Eru took Akarat's body and that Mephisto was possessing him immediately should tell the entire world, including Prava and the church, what's going on. And apparently we just don't. And then Neyrel is like telling people, hey, Akarat is evil, as if our character doesn't know it and didn't tell the world. And then Adriona is like, actually, God is back, and that's God, and he's back. Do we know? We know that Eru took the body of Akarat at the behest of Mephisto. And then we said nothing. to the whole world. So, like, why? We were at that point shunned by the world and considered outcasts. They directly have a scene where you reconcile with Prava, and she is the leader of the largest power on this continent. Like, she says, yeah, you'll be respected, but she respects you, and she knows that you are what you are. And she has a zealous church that is the major power on the continent. She could say anything she wanted. She could say, hey, by the way, Akarat is possessed by a demon, and Anarius told me. Anarius actually isn't dead, and he told me, and Akarat is possessed by a demon. Like, the world doesn't need to respect us. The world needs to respect Prava. Wouldn't Prava also need to respect herd mentality and sentiment? I'm not sure what that question means, but she's the leader of a zealous church of fanatics. She walked through hell on bare feet. Yeah, no, it is just a gap. Akarat is the equivalent of Jesus. Akarat is the equivalent of Jesus of a dead religion. Akarat is not the Jesus of the Church of Anarius. Akarat is a returned prophet of a religion that teaches the lessons of the light, not taught by Anarius. Is the Zakharum priesthood. I mean, a Jesus-like figure? Sure, who died, who has mysteriously come back to life. But not only is dead, but the people... So here's the thing. Everybody in Nahantu knows that this is not Akarat. Not actually. So the people who follow the primary religion of Akarat know this is not their Akarat. If our Wanderer told anybody anything and we have the ear of Ormus and Ormus would respect us. We also have the ear of Prava. Ear of Prava being the second largest religion. Or I'm sorry, Prava being the largest religion. The people of Nahantu following the second largest religion on this continent. Prava believes us and would be able to tell her church. If we believe the kind of medieval-ishness of this timeline, we're talking about the two largest civilizations that have stable civilizations, that have foundational religions, are both knowledgeable about the fact that this isn't right. the Prava's so the following of the church is majorly broken, absolutely. Urivar, so like follow the things, right? Yes, she has to rebuild it. It's not like her alone in a room with some rocks. You know, Kiovashad still exists. The church still exists. The church is still making like food and materials available to the common folk. Yes, it isn't at the height of its power. Nothing is at the height of its power. This entire continent is torn asunder. Where are the points of, like, think about, like, remember the place of Karagar, like, this whole section, right? This whole area, Skosglen, the only, like, remaining place of, like, reasonable, structured civilization is Karagar as a metropolis. You have Kiovashad as a metropolis. You have Kedbardu. You have Kyrgyzstan. You have Zabanzet. And you have... what is this place? And then you have Nahantu, right? Nahantu, at this point, is like significantly better centralized than any of the other places. But the two places of power in this structure is the church in Kiovashad, and then you have Kurast in Nahantu. Ormus knows that is not Akarat. The people of Nahantu know that this is not their prophet of their religion. Prava believes you. Prava would know that Akarat is not the returned form of this prophet, of this religion from the south. So they go to Skovos, and in Skovos, Tyrael is a commodity in Tyrael returns, right? Although they have Tyrael return, no, because Loreth is still alive. So Tyrael returns and cannot convince Adriona of this madness. Like, that's insane. Right? It's a major plot hole, and I think the reason why they don't in any way, shape, or form attempt to address it is because they can't, because it doesn't make any sense. You may be too stupid to be a subscriber of your channel. I don't like that. I don't like that. But yeah, Skosglen is just the Highlands. These are all just farm folk, and the only place of like respectable power was built around Donan and the Druids, and they had like one place, which was Karagar. Exilium, thank you very much for the follow. Why did they take a boat from Backwater as opposed to Gaia Cool? You have to enter. So, I mean, there's a couple different things here, but almost certainly, if there was like a major military, they would first off be guarding this hallowed place here. So I assume the waters in this area are heavily patrolled and guarded and blockaded. The Amazons seem to be like very effective seafaring folk, so you'd want to enter through the primary port. Maybe. That's all I got. Expansion in 2 years will most likely be about Bale or Diablo first. I would love to see Bale. Have we done the side quests? I have not. No, I've been too busy. I've been too busy staring at this build for now an hour and a half without clicking anything. I should also look at what skeletons I have available. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Door. Oh, but I want to use Sever. It's mobility. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So that's too many. So there's no corpse tendrils? Okay. Okay. Oh, because these are sacrifice. Hmm. And then he will grant overpower.
I need more time. I'm low on essence. I need more time. I'm out of essence.
Okay. Will that reduce your damage output? I don't know how I would answer that question, friend. Does your build rely on the minions that are being eaten? What up, Abel? Do I have the set? The Army of the Dead set? Yes. Hmm. Shadow Archmages, Mac? What about it? I don't have glyphs yet, so that's fun. This... What else do I care about? Nothing, really. Feels good. Nice. That, sure. What up, Big Ben? I'm doing well. How are you? need a hoodie. I'm chilly. A good girl. Okay. Ooh. Damn, Trev. Trev, Jesus Christ. Calm down. Do I care about any of the other? Well, I want my mythics, right? Okay, let me pop over real quick. Do I care about any of the other uniques on this build? Blood Moon Breaches. Maybe I care about doing lair bosses. Oh, I have a what's it called? I have an Air of Perdition. Don't I have a second one? I do. Let me go back and give them runes. It's just motivations in the Mindscape where basically my daughter doesn't want anything to do with me. I saw it a little bit. One, they just want to like own Sanctuary just straight out. Although what's interesting is, why do they want to own Sanctuary now? The World Stone is... Why does anybody want Sanctuary now? I would have Lilith choke me if I can. Me too.
Welcome to the Islands. What do you bring? Ah, beautiful.
I said what I said. With her hands or with her tail? Not with, no, I don't like the bone tail. Not me. I know what I like and I know what I don't like. Bones ain't it. Any way to scale profane? In no way, shape, or form. There's not a single thing that looks to the profane tag. Did all my previous characters before the patch wanted to start fresh. Was this a mistake? Did you need those characters for anything? What's the best way to farm lair keys? I don't know. I assume, like, caches and Helltide and something in the war plans. You didn't need anything on those characters, and it doesn't sound like it was a mistake. What about Macabre? There are plus Macabre skills. The tempers for Macabre are the same as the tempers for anything else, though. All the damage is generalized. And they're all just the 40% damage multis, so it doesn't seem like there's too much to do there, but... Oh. Nagu and Zan. Okay, and now I just need gear. So I need an armor, ancestral chest, one's pretty good. Wonder if I could use the progression. I don't know what that means. We have an armor. You want to treat our wings like a weighted blanket? They're very thin though. Aesop and Homeboy Salmon. I don't know who Homeboy Salmon is. I've never heard that name. I missed your answer. If I have to try out attack speed, do you need attack speed? The attack speed, so attack speed makes everything faster. So it makes your minions faster, they will generate their procs faster, you will consume corpses faster, you'll literally cast the skill faster. Do you need 200% attack speed? Probably not. Do you need 100% attack speed? Probably not. Do you want like 50% attack speed? Probably. Probably somewhere around there. So this is too much. I'm just gonna put life regen there and call it a day. Do the skeletons that explode with the army of the dead spawn faster? No. I would have made that information available. But no. They do not. They spawn 20 skeletons every time you cast the skill, as long as you don't interrupt its duration. Do the different caps still exist? Yes. That's why we now have cast speed. Cast speed is cap 2 attack speed. There's... Oh, I just don't have any. Oh, I'm not casting a basic skill. I'm fortifying, right? Yeah, I'm fortifying somewhere. For sure.
Goodbye. It has been a pleasure.
Feels weird if you want to do more minion damage, you have to use a darkness skill set. I think that feels a lot better than what we currently have, which is a set that makes Army of the Dead do more damage. And not your minions. Which is very, very silly. Does cast speed count to cult leader? Yes. Weapon attacks per second impacts minions? It does. It has since the game came out. That has always been a truth.
I cannot. Good luck, mainlander.
Does the pile of bodies damage increase persist to a target for more than one cast of Army of the Dead? Seemingly, yeah. Or rather, that's my assumption.
You know where to find me.
Dude, those boots were insane. Damn, Trev. That is those are insane, boy. No, you dumb idiot baby, little baby dumb idiot. Blood, thank you for redeeming the darkness. The darkness has been redeemed. Hopefully the darkness will stay redeemed. Yeah, your minions have skill tags now. So you can use things which would... Ooh. These are very good, so I don't think I want to use them here. Those are very good. These are pretty decent. These are insane. Okay. Little fistofate. Fistofate. Oh, Trev. Trev, could you do me a favor? Could you run me through... Can you get me up to Torment 10? You just made it to 99 hardcore. Hell yeah, Juristay. Congratulations, that's very impressive. Are we spoiler free in here still? People aren't often talking about the story in any meaningful way, but we did just have a conversation about it earlier, but nothing about it really right now. You know if minion cast speed counts as attack speed, or is it only for mages? Cast speed? Okay. I'm gonna, because people are asking about it in Tuesday, and sorry, I'm not frustrated with you. I'm just thinking about a different thing and then being asked to think about a different thing. The way that attack speed works, and the way that attack speed always worked, is actually the exact same. Nothing has changed about attack speed in any way, shape, or form. Now, they have created a word to refer to a thing which we've been calling cap 2 attack speed. There's always been 2 caps of attack speed, attack 1 and attack 2. They put a word to attack to number 2, and that's what cast speed is. It's all the exact same, none of it's different, it's the exact same stat. It's just in 2 different buckets, basically. Nothing has changed at all. They gave it a name. And now that name is what we refer to.
So,
Lushly, thank you very much for the new follow and the new subscription. Welcome on in, friend.
you subscribe.
Enjoy your no ads, enjoy your emotes.
You're a real one.
Yeah, it's good to have a second name. The issue is that it's a different word that doesn't mean attack. So, yo, my boy Sirach. So, they needed to give it another name. I like that they did. They gave it a name that makes you think it's a different thing. I'm helping.
I'm out of essence. I need more time.
I'm helping. I'm helping. Look at me help.
I'm not ready yet. I'm out of essence.
I don't think I've hit anything yet.
I'm not ready yet. Curse this place. I'm being followed.
Thank you, Blood. Thank you, Raven. The cult is now fed. I'm gonna help.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm out of essence. I need more time.
I'm helping. I'm helping you. I'm helping.
I need
I'm
more time.
helping you. I'm helping. I'm helping you. Helping you. be getting an option on rewards to give the dog a treat. Maybe. If she likes settling in the stream room. That makes a lot more sense. I'm helping. What's the dog's name? Penelope. Thank you, Surat. Finally got me, and I'm now hiding all non-GA'd non-items. Yeah, that makes sense. Are we doing random? If summon skeletons are destroyed, or if the necro itself does in combat, it's jarringly inconsistent. Yeah, there's like no proactive, like other than mages, right? There's no proactive. The whole thing is your minions aren't supposed to be dying unless you intentionally kill them. Thank you, Surat. Huh. Sure. Now let's see how crazy this is. What about necrotic carapace?
I need time to do that. I need more time. I need more time. I do not have any potions.
Necrotic the tooltip says you can have 15 necrotic carapace? An aspect? Necrotic carapace doesn't say you can have maximum warriors at all. What do you mean? There was a bug where it was increasing your maximum number of skeleton warriors, but that is not what the aspect says.
I need more time.
The aspect wasn't supposed to summon them at all, right? Guten Morgen, mein Freunde. Yeah, well, Hobbit, how about you?
I'm out of potions.
I should probably put on gear and then do this. The whole fact was that I wanted to have gear on so that I could do this, but... Does the activity tree affect stuff? Yes. So basically take how you're thinking about it and flip it. War plans is an extra bonus for doing stuff. The skill tree modifies stuff, not the other way around. Who cares? Thank you so much for the new sub. Welcome on in.
Need more time.
Enjoy your no ads, enjoy your emotes. Thank you, thank you. Trev, earlier you said making sure to see all charms. Is there a reason why you want to see every charm? Is this a side quest expedition? No, I'm getting gear.
I need more time.
Want that gear on the ground.
I need more time.
I have never seen it happen, Stocky. I've tried it a bunch. My understanding is that it cannot.
I'm out of potions.
You have +3 to skeleton warrior skill ranks, not +3 to skeleton warriors on your seal, I'm pretty sure. Opening gear in higher torments gives better gear? It does. Yep.
My bags are full.
Are they settling well? They are. They are like super, like well, great chained already.
I'm not ready yet. My bags are full.
All right. So I should probably have some gear now. And put on enough gear I can survive, and then put on the rest of the gear so I can survive. Oh, he's so good. I need to make some space in here. That up in there. Okay. Do I care about any of this? No. No. Ooh. 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 Damn, dude, little GA max life, GA movement speed booties. This for testing.
Mainlander, what brings you? I'll be here, swinging away.
All right, let's put together the gear and then I'll put together the aspects. Which I know I just said that, but I'm gonna say it again. So let's look at what we had. Take this, sure. That's not bad, it's just not good for us. This is good for us. These are bad. Okay. This is bad. Okay. Boots. Here's boots. Unless I find something better. These are backup boots. Okay. Life regen. What? Focused reroll just says change an affix to one of the same category requires a tuning prism to determine the category. Or focused. Gave. That's it. Re-rolling mobility affixes. Focused re-roll. Boots. Attack. Uses. Fade. Shoot. Life regeneration. with a mobility 2 person. That's wrong. So, like, how would I fix this? Okay. Okay, these are my boots.
Watch over this one.
What is a waitress, isn't it?
What? They put exploiters back to utility? What? They put retribution back to utility? Wait, what? Oh, no, they just must be wrong. What? Because the cult dominion doesn't exist, right? Alright, brother. Oh yeah. Thank you. You don't think Gargantua works? I showed that it does work. Excited to see you pushing minions. This is an Army of the Dead build, but we'll do a minion build too. Tooltip says raise a skeleton warrior every 2 seconds up to a maximum of 13. There's a bug with the aspect that grants you fortify that was granting you additional minions when it shouldn't, and they fixed that. But again, the seal bonuses are +3 to skeleton warriors, but that's the name of the skill. It's in the collection of mysteries? I don't know. Hopefully something good. Does it not work in the training room? It does work in the training room, and I explicitly tested it there. Yeah. It's fairly easy to test. You take off everything. You take the point out at Cult Leader. You look at the damage that your skeletons are doing after you turn off damage variants. You then turn on Cult Leader. They will gain 20% increased attack speed, which is enough to gain them the 40% damage multiplier. You then see the second damage number that they're doing, and that second damage number will be increased by 40%. Ever played Elder Scrolls Online? I did, like back when it came out actually. I played it for a few months. Cult Leader does not work on Army of the Dead because it buffs your minions, not summons. Are we giving away Death Grip gloves? What does that mean? Yeah, I've played Olden Era. I haven't played it since it like launched.
Goodbye. It has been a pleasure.
I did feel very good. Oh, the raffle. The raffle is for a copy of the expansion. And seeing it compared to HOM 3? Yeah. I think it gets back to HOM 3. It also is like running the maps from HOM 3. This is Shadow Blight damage. They stack a ton of shadow damage that eventually fills up the monster HP, but you still have to wait for it to tick down. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of the issue with dots, right? The thing is that you can move on. And you can still speed up the process by adding more. Like, you fill up the entire health bar, but if you were to double the total damage applied to the target, they would die in half the time. So their health bar is filled up, but that doesn't mean that you've now hit the maximum rate of death. Well, there's a way yeah, I just explained that. You were responding as I was explaining that, but hopefully that helps to expand on the idea. I'll take these. Okay. Just rolling here is so expensive.
May you find your way back.
We don't want to hear you say that word no more. We don't want to hear you say that word no more. Stop. Field goal. Punk, y'all. Taking it there. I'm taking it further. That's something you don't want to do. Ooh. Ooh. We can work with those. No problem, Net. You leave me be? Okay. Eh. Okay. Hmm. Okay. We don't want to hear you say the bad word no more. Oh. There we go. For rings, we're going to be a lot less picky. Don't want to hear you say the bad word no more. Alright. Alright, we're going to finish putting together the character, then I'm going to farm up some aspects. I'm going to take my dog for a walk, and then we'll be back. We don't want to hear you say the bad word no more. Damn. Yo, what up, Joe Breeze? Add an affix. Nice. Oh, we already have a decent ring, I guess. Yeah, it's a good enough ring. That's fine. We don't want to hear you say the bad word. We don't want to hear it. Don't make us hear the bad word. Joe Breeze with the 5 gifted. Breezy Boo, thank you very much. I appreciate you. For Rathma. Dude, shut up, they did Rathma dirty. Okay, and then skill ranks have to be offensive, I would think. Utility. Are they all utility? They are. Okay. Do I care about them? Not really, right? Actually, now that I think about it, I would just want like crit chance. Yeah, I want crit chance or attack speed. It's that easy. Boys, it's that easy. Alright, now we have stats. We have stats at all. Huh. We don't want to hear you say the bad word. Doop, 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 doop. And we don't want to hear the bad word. I really want to like explore this. Kind of a lot. The giveaway is for PC BattleNet. If you take the point out and put it back in, it doesn't get the until you resummon him. That makes sense. Your PC died? Sorry. Wish that didn't happen to you. We don't want to hear your name. We don't want to hear your name. And we don't. And we don't. And we don't want to hear your name. Good enough. And we don't want to hear your name. Good enough. Okay. And we don't. And we don't. And we don't want to hear your name. And gatekeeping knowledge.
Stones to cut, gems to set.
What knowledge?
Like the eyes of Lycanda herself.
That humans descended from angels and demons? That's not true. Inarius's entire cult is about the fact that he is the father of the humans. I think it's widely known through the entire Diablo canon that humans are distinctly the descendants of Inarius and Lilith. heard Infinimist has a possible return. I would like to explore it. I doubt it, but maybe. Okay.
Bring me a challenge next time.
That is a scary craftsmanship.
Thank you.
Anyone asks, tell them it's from Skovos.
Nice. Is minion build good for Necro? Yeah.
Anyone asks, tell them it's from Skovos.
Good enough.
That is a scary craftsmanship.
Good enough. Good enough.
You know where to find me.
It's crazy what masterworking will do. Quick little 200,000 toughness. Minions has done like 118 or something. Maybe 122, but in the pit. Warlock is not your cup of tea? Yeah, it's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. It's, yeah, significantly. Alright, so no glyphs yet. It's okay. Where do you get glyphs from? Dungeons and stuff?
Where do we strike?
What up, Mako?
Let's see it now.
Alright, let's see what this does. Oh, what Torment? I'm on Torment 10. Probably shouldn't be in Torment 10 without glyphs. I probably shouldn't be in Torment 10 without glyphs. So where oh, and also no aspects. I should probably see if I have aspects. Nope.
Fate must have plans for you.
Not like you're on hardcore, true. Sorry.
Auspicious omen. The stars align.
Good enough, good enough, good enough. Good enough.
Goodbye.
Take Flick of Step a Talisman so you can spam Army of the Dead? No, you can spam it immediately. With, just the set alone. You don't need anything else? Oh, you're waking up. Can you give... Can we wait 45 minutes? Is that okay? Yeah, you look sleepy still. Okay. Oh, up on the bed. There you go. That's a good girl. Good girl, Penny.
I need more time. I need more essence.
I need Blood Moon Breaches.
I'm not ready yet. I need more time. I need more time. I need more time.
It's Rock. Do you happen to have like a throwaway pair of Blood Moon Breaches?
I need more time.
Thank you, sir.
I need more time. I need more time.
Spider Farm is doing Belial. I would probably end up either crafting them, gambling them. Something like that.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I need more time.
If you have Blau mats, can open Astaroth. Gotcha.
I need more time.
Emanita, you have a pair? If you have a pair of throwaway ones, I would gladly take them. Happens even if you walk into the pit. They lose the point. That's interesting. And by interesting, I mean bad, but it is interesting. Well, I've Casimir's Legacy now. That you joining? Sorry? What's up? Will still give uniques? They do.
It is done.
Yo, what up, Emanita? Cool. Not bad. Yo ho ho ho, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I cannot use that.
Zangar. These are good pants, but not for me. Nice. Okay. Now I need glyphs and aspects. Where do you get glyphs? Where do glyphs drop? What unlocks the sixth charm slot? Getting a seal that says +1 charm slot. Nothing unlocks it. It is a function of your seal. Yeah, I guess we'll just do Helltide. I want to try this Helltide again. back where he keeps his apple sauce.
I need more time.
Trying as a paladin has been a lot of fun. Paladin is a lot of fun.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready yet. I need more time. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I need more time.
So I'm way too strong for this tier.
I'm not ready yet.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here.
I'm not ready yet.
Go on, skedaddle.
I'm not ready yet.
Go on, skedaddle.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I need more time. I'm not ready yet.
Night? What is stopping? What is this? Why am I stuck? Oh, there was something this player was doing that got me stuck. Huh, I don't know.
I'm not ready yet. I need more time.
That sucks, Kobat. I now understand why people were like, does this even work? I was like, I mean, you could go test it. It is functional.
I need more time.
Am I seeing my curses cast from Blood Moon Breaches? Maybe.
I'm not ready yet.
Everything is kind of dying too fast.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Let's go open this. I can go test that after I do this Helltide.
My burden is too great.
Backpack where he keeps his applesauce. Dom's got the applesauce. That you?
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready.
Oh, oh, oh.
Step up to my anvil.
Okay. Are they applying curses? Let's see. Are you doing T8 on a fresh character? I can't even do T7 solo. Well, a fresh character. I just put on full ancestral gear and like. Apparently there's a mythic seal. There is. Drops from Mephisto. Yeah, it's applying a curse. You can see them apply this slow. Also, they're generating the ferocity and the overpower from Iron Maiden. Yep. Yeah, it's working immediately. Ferocity, overpower. It has the slow on it. It's got the weaken on it. Is it able to do T12? Yes, very easily. Drop on Mephisto. Where can you find the Kesmi's Legacy unique? Probably Zir. He does blood stuff. Is there a corpse explosion set? There is not, no. There is a cares about you casting corpses set. Hello, Surat. A seal. Ooh. Oh yeah, brother. Thank you. What is Rathma's walking touch? What unique charm would I even put in? Probably the overpower one, right? Yeah, the overpower one. Oh, did we... Rock, did we find out where the overpower necklace drops from? Did we find out where the overpower necklace drops from? From Butcher. What charm are you recommending for Army of the Dead? Rathma. What is Rathma? Those that talismans are the same have different stats. Why? Talismans that are the same have different stats. Because talismans can roll different stats. Talismans are just like an item with stats on them. What is Rathma? What unique is Rathma? Rathma. The will of Rathma. I think Red Blessing is just strictly better, right? Do I need one as a charm? I do not have one as a charm, no. If you have an extra one as a charm, I would gladly take it. Where can you drop Keseme's Legacy? I assume Zir. You, sir, are a godsend. Thank you. It's kind of funny. At 8 stacks, this is a 56 versus the base 4 stacks, which is a 48 from Banished Lords. What's my crit chance at? 70, that's good enough. All right. Kind of want to... Can I be in tier 10 right now? Let's see. The Abaddon Warlock even any good? Is the Abaddon Warlock the ultimate? I don't think so. I don't think it's particularly good.
I need more time. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I need more time. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I need more time. I need more time. Curse this place. I'm being followed. I need more time. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Use any charm with set talismans? Can you use any charm with set talisman?
I'm not ready yet.
Yes, but I am confused by the question. Can you expand on what you're attempting to better understand?
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Is there a way in-game to report bugs? No.
I need more time. I'm not ready yet.
Still going to be T12 worthy, or should you go to Sirach's minion build? Minions is stronger than Army of the Dead. This will do T12. I don't currently have lifts equipped,
I need more time.
but this sucks. So, I'm gonna say something very controversial. This sucks.
I'm not ready yet.
Do I know what boss drops Death Grip? I do not.
I need more time.
Oh, chat says Grigor.
I need more time. I'm not ready yet. I need more time.
Yes, the forums are where you want to report bugs. So very good testing.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, so the way a seal works, a seal will have affixes, which are the stats at the top, and then they will say the name of a set. If you put that set on, you will get the benefits. It's saying if you have this set, okay, you'll gain minion attack speed. Like mine is giving me +3 ranks to Skeleton Mage.
I need more time.
Do I have loot filters? I don't.
I'm not ready yet. I need more time. I'm not ready yet.
What's the difference between regular and ancestral? Ancestral is max item power, 900. Ancestral gear can have max rolled aspects on them. It can have greater affixes on them. And their base stats are higher.
I'm not ready yet. I need more time. I need more time.
This sucks the moon out of this guy. This build is bad. How do you obtain the Blade of Sight of Flame? How do you obtain it? You can drop unique items from anywhere in the game, starting in Torment 1, and you can also farm the boss Uravar, who has that item in its drop table. Grom Gamer, thank you so much for the follow. Playing a great minion build, and then Woody showed you the burning love you didn't know you needed. It's okay. You can abandon me like all of the rest of them. What if I told you my Blazing Scream build uses Apocalypse? So it's like an Apocalypse build, but different.
It is done.
Does he felt gluttony talent not working? That is my understanding.
Mainlander, what brings you?
Is it up on the site? It is. Yep, posted the endgame guide last night. Alright, the dog is fully asleep. So I'm gonna wait for her to wake up before I end stream. Yes, 200% movement speed cap. Trying to enjoy the game, but you're having problems with bad lagging. Any fixes? I cannot run tech support for you, Chill Pill. I'm sorry. Grom Gamer, thank you very much for the follow. I think I missed that earlier. Friday, thank you as well. The Lockdown, Conceivable King, DevSpawn, thank you for the follows. Their screen freeze every few hours? I've not experienced that. Oh, I think this will comfortably do T12. It just sucks. It's just like sucks to do.
I need more time.
It is kind of crazy that like the Warlock is mid-tier power. Now that I've seen other stuff. Enjoying the Necro? The first build I'm playing I hate. But it is better. It's better than it was. I still hate it. I hate it because of what it is. Are you awake now? You want to go for a walk? Need to go for a walk? Ma'am? No, you're just waking up. All right. I need to take my dog. I need to take my dog for a walk, or my girlfriend will know that I was a bad dog dad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably be about like a half hour or so. I'm just going to end stream. I know. I'm sorry. But we're going to end stream, and then I'm going to spend some time leveling up my glyphs on this character. And just get those like generally put together. Get them all up to 50. Just grind that out. And then we'll look at this. I'll put out a build guide on it, just in case people want to see it. And then we will move on to the next Necro build. We're going to cover Sever. This is the first one I want to cover. But let me raid y'all over to somebody. Who's streaming? And Pirate Software is playing Diablo4. We'll go raid Rax. Go give Rax back some love. We raid him. Oh, I'm not gonna raid Pirate Software. One, I don't know Pirate Software. I just wasn't expecting to see him play. All right, beauties. I'll be back less than an hour, however long the walk talk. However long the walk talks. Less than an hour. Love y'all. All right, go hang out with Rex. That is a nerf. Well, it's not a nerf. It's a change because it turns out that many skeleton warriors was like crashing servers. All right, y'all. Love y'all very much. Treat yourselves well. I'll be back. Get up, stretch, drink some water. Do good stuff. Auf Wiedersehen. Au revoir. Be right back.